welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of the 4-part series of the work that I did at the very beginning of the year, where I was doing a certification for deep work in the fascia lines of the body, the front line, which we did video 1, then we did also the side body, and now we're doing the spiral lines. So spiral lines will require us to twist, so a lot of rotational poses. Twists help to alleviate low back pain. It helps our digestion. It helps us sleep better. It helps us reduce stress. It complements the front and back lines that we did in that it helps to create flexibility, mobility, and stability in our day-to-day work. So I hope you enjoy. It may be a little tough for some of you because there'll be a lot of oblique work. So of course, if you need to rest at any time, please do so. Okay, hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Okay, grab a block, and we're going to start in hero's pose if you can, with your block between your ankles. If this is impossible for your knees, sit in a cross-legged seat. You can do the same work from either seat. When you're ready, you'll bring your hands to your heart center. Drop your chin to your chest. Begin to breathe through the spine, all the way to the base of the skull. Say something kind and generous to yourself, and we'll begin. Start to rub your palms, create a little heat, some friction, some engagement of the biceps. Those arms are going to get a big workout. Interlace the hands, lift the arms up and back, lift the chin away from the chest, stretching the front body. Tuck the navel in and round, stretching the back body. Do that once more. And awesome. Pull it back through center. Expand the arms wide like a T, flexing the palms to get a nice stretch of the underside of the arm, and then turn the palms up. So there's going to be an external rotation, an internal rotation of your shoulders, your biceps, triceps. Areas of the arms that don't see the sun are getting some exposure here. And then you'll start to circle around your shoulders with your fingertips on your shoulder, on the top of your shoulders, and then rotate in the other direction, leading with those elbow tips. And then maybe you can isolate the movement. Individually rotate those shoulders, and then maybe in the other direction it feels a little funky. Nice. And then tap your elbows, drawing those elbows to touch. There's a bit of protraction going on with the shoulder blades behind you, expanding through the back body. Flex your palms, stretch your wrists, and then bring those hands back through center and extend them up towards the sky. So remember, we're working with twists, so the side body is going to get nice, big stretch now, lengthening through the side body. And then we're going to take that top arm and bring it across the thigh, lifting the opposite arm up. So you're side bending in both directions, and then you'll crisscross that arm after you look up, of course, and create this kind of X shape with your arms. And then you'll bind, bending at the elbow tips, into eagle arms. And then you'll go up and back into a bit of a cow shape, chin away from tailbone, lifting the elbows up, and then tucking, rounding into that cat shape. Again, front body, back body, getting big stretch, and so those shoulders. And then last time here, release the arms, extend them to the sky, and now climb out of your side body, stretching the arms as if though they began at the waist. Ready and poised for the second side of your side bend. Breathe, stretch, maybe looking up, and then you'll pivot to look down. Pick up the other arm, stretch to the opposite side, crisscross the arms, bind at the elbows, fold, and take those forearms up and back, eagle shape. If that's too much for you, you can always just place the forearms to touch instead of the full twisted forearms. Cow and cat the spine, stretching the back body. Come back through center. When you're ready, reach the arms, climb out of your waist. Awesome. And then you'll create these cactus arms, these big 90-degree arms, and you'll pull the elbows tight towards your waistline like a W shape. W for wonderful U, lifting the heart center up. The shoulder blades behind you are retracting, squeezing towards one another. And then you'll come off that block or find yourself on your hands and knees for just a moment, and you'll begin to find your butt on the ground, sit bones on the ground. Shake those legs out, move the block out of the way, step your feet nice and wide, knees are bent, hands are behind you. You're going to start to knock your knees over to the left and stretch the right hip, right oblique, and then come back through center. So that stretch goes all the way up the left side body. Nice job. The next time the knees come to the left, you're going to turn, lifting the right arm, framing the mat behind you, and bending the elbows for a push-up. You're in a twist on that right side. The obliques are getting a big engagement there. And then you'll bring that right arm up. You'll topple the knees over to the right, and then the left arm lifts up and over. Frame your mat with both hands. Bend those elbows nice and wide and lower any amount you can. Triceps getting a big stretch too, big workout. And the obliques getting a nice warm up. Pull it back through center. Nice job. A big breath in and out. And then we'll gather the feet together and look for a little bit of balance. A modified boat pose with the knees bent, toes pointing, adding the arms only when you're ready, looking for a little bit of balance, lifting the heart center up, maybe extending the legs, maybe hands to the heart for a small variation. We'll start to find our back body on the mat. We'll take a few moments here to find a little bit of core work. Extend the legs to the sky, crisscross right leg over the left, let the legs dangle. Ankles are relaxed. You're going to reach for the top of the ankles with your hands. Lift the chest up, grab them, and then release the back body down. Then when you're ready, you'll release the hands and interlace them behind your skull. You begin to twist your left elbow towards your right knee. Using your obliques, using your core, you go in the direction of your right knee with your opposite elbow. A little crunch, using your obliques. And when you're ready, let's crisscross opposite side. You're picking up your right elbow, you're crisscrossing the midline, tapping that left knee that's on top now. And you did it. Nice job. Getting the oblique engaged. Little core work. Extend the legs up towards the sky. We'll come into a supine twist. You're going to take the right knee and cross to midline. Look away from the top knee towards the right thumb tip. Maybe extend the leg out to the side, flexing the foot, getting an IT band stretch. You'll come back through center, do a switch. The left knee will come into the chest, the right leg will lengthen. You'll cross the midline, extend the left arm, the left hip, the outer hip, all the way from the hip to the knee. Your IT band gets a stretch. You extend the leg and flex the foot, get a little deeper into your twist. Shoulder blades are on ground. Pull the knees into your chest and give yourself a big squeeze and a big hug. You're going to rock up and back any amount you can using your core momentum. And then you'll make it all the way up for a quick little balance. Boat pose if you can. Knees bent if you like. This time with prayer hands, you're going to start adding twists to the right and to the left. Your knees can bend. They don't have to extend. Extend them only if you feel available. And you're not dumping into the low back. The core is engaged and the upper back is still lifting. And any amount of twisting you can do. And then now you'll cross your shins, land on your hands and knees. Big breath in and a big breath out. You're in your table. You're taking your knees together and sweeping the legs to the right and looking around your right shoulder. And then you'll sweep your shins to the left and look around your left shoulder. As you sweep, the feet will be off your mat to the sides, and you'll be doing kind of a crunch of your obliques. Alternating right and left. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice job. Let's pause to thread the needle. Take the left arm to the sky. You'll thread the needle. You'll hover for just a moment. Left shoulder, left ear off the ground, and then lift it up again. You'll thread and hover. Don't let that arm drop. And let's do that one last time. Hover, and then place it down. Nice job. So now your left shoulder, your left ear is on the ground, and your right arm maybe suits behind you for a small bind, a half bind, rolling the shoulder up towards the sky as you breathe into the opposite shoulder. Release your right hand. Sweep the left arm up to the sky. Look up. And then right away we start on your second side. The right arm sweeps up. You're threading the needle, but you're hovering. So you're not dropping. And then you'll do that twice more. Inhale, rise. Hover. Your core gets engaged. Let's do that one last time. Rise. Look up if you can. Hover for an extra moment. And then place the shoulder down and the ear down. Your left arm will sweep back, palm flat on your sacrum. Start to roll that left shoulder back, turning the gaze up. You can rotate your ankles if you pick up your shins, of course, just for some extra fun. Release the right hand down. Nice job. Big breath in and out. Extend through the legs and find yourself in high plank. You can cycle your knees, especially if this is your first high plank of the day. You can do little rocks forward and back. You could do little rotations around the heels of the hands and the balls of the feet. Breathing in and out. Just lubricating our joints. And then you'll release those forearms down, coming into a forearm plank. Breathing in and out. And then you can do little hip dips, engaging through the waist, engaging the side body obliques. Inhale and exhale. Tipping right side and then left side of the hips. And when you're ready, you'll step on the hands again. Take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. When you're ready, you'll lift your heels, or you'll twist. Yeah, you're twisting in your down dog. Sorry about that. We're pivoting on the balls of the feet, crossing the midline with the opposite knee, anchoring to the heels. You can even pick up the foot that's not needed as you bend the knee and shift right and left and right and left. So carving that out, baseline. Walk it up to center, lengthen halfway up. Spine is long, legs are long. Big breath in and out. And then your hands will be on the ground. And you'll bring your right hand to your sacrum and begin to twist to the right. And you can softly bend your left knee. Stretch the arm to the sky. Come back through center, release. And you'll do the second side. Right hand underneath your face. Pull that left palm to your sacrum. And begin to turn and twist. Stacking left shoulder on top of right. And maybe you're bending your right knee and extending the left arm to the sky. Getting a little more length. You can even pick up your heels in those twists. Bow forward, fold. You'll heel toe your feet apart, landing in a squat. If you need the block, it's right there. Lifting the heart center up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Squat your body. Take the right arm in front of your right shin and sweep the left arm in line with your left ear, adding a side bend. And then you'll switch. Left arm in front of your shin, right arm in line with your right ear. And you'll side bend. So you're adding some side bends to your squat, stretching the side body. Big breath in and a big breath out. And then fold, bow forward. Heel your feet towards one another. Begin to roll up to stand, stacking yourself nice and neatly. Circle the shoulders up and back. And begin to twist. Let the arms dangle as you turn like a little corkscrew. You can bend your knees. You can bounce a little bit, adding a little glide to your muscles and your joints. Maybe relevating onto the balls of the feet, engaging the calves. Maybe even jumping. Some elasticity being created here, little bounces. And then the hands will come to the heart, and we'll start it with rounds of sun salutations. We'll start with it just a halfway. We'll step back with the right leg and then the left leg to a downward facing dog. Big breath in and out, and then we'll sweep the right leg up towards the sky and step right foot to the right thumb tip. Left foot meets it, halfway up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, press into the feet, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands through the heart center, Tadasana. Again, inhale, rise, open, bow, and fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, step back left leg, step back right leg, you're in downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Sweep the left leg to the sky, giant step to the left thumb tip, right foot meets it, halfway up, exhale, bow. Press into the feet, root to rise, upper back bend, hands through the heart. We do that again. Inhale, rise. Sweep the arms around and up. Open, bow, and fold. Halfway up. Step it back, right leg. Step it back, left leg. Downward facing dog. Right leg rises. Giant step to the right thumb tip. Get it there. Step left foot halfway up. Hands can be on shins. Bow forward, fold. Press into the feet and root to rise. Sweep up and back. Hands through the heart. Again, inhale, lift. Open, bow, and fold. Halfway up, step it back, left leg, right leg, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Left leg rises, step it to the left thumb tip, right foot meets that left foot, halfway up, and bow fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Hands to the heart. Beautiful. One last round. Inhale, rise. Open, bow, and fold. Preparing your body. Starting to build some heat. Halfway up, right leg back. Left foot meets the right foot in down dog. Right leg rises, 3-point dog. Step it forward towards a runner's lunge. Left foot meets it halfway up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, root to rise. Let's do that one last time. Inhale, exhale. Take the arms around and up. Bow, forward, fold. Halfway up, creating length and space through the spine. Step back, left leg, right leg, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Step the left foot forward, step the right foot forward, halfway up. And exhale, bow. Press into the feet, root to rise, look up. Hands through heart center and arms all the way down. Shake it out, little twisting like you did before, so that you're starting to come really limber, if you will. A little bouncing, creating heat, a little glide, elasticity. Nice job. Beautiful. And then we'll come back towards a Tadasana mountain pose. And then we'll begin to sweep the arms around and up. Bow forward, fold. This is your sun salutation now. That is. Inhale, halfway up. Step it back through a high plank. Big breath in. Knees, chest, and chin will come down. You'll slide your heart through, lifting the heart center, squeezing those shoulder blades towards one another. Lift a little bit higher if you can't. Peel the belly off the ground. And then push up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Lifting the heels nice and high. You're looking forward. You're stepping or hopping to the top. Halfway up when you're there. Exhale, bow and fold. Press into the feet. You'll root to rise, sweeping the arms around and up. Look up. Hands through heart center. Mountain pose. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift. Open, bow, and fold. Halfway up. Step back, left leg, right leg. Meet in a high plank. Knees, chest, and chin. And you're coming down through a low cobra, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the heart center, pointing the toes, pubic bone down. Pick up the chest a little bit higher. Push it up and back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in and out. You'll lift the heels nice and high. Relevate. Micro bend the knees. Shift back. Look forward. Push off the balls of the feet to get to the top. Halfway up. Exhale, bow. Press into the feet. Root to rise. Hands through the heart. Mountain pose. Last round. Inhale, lift. Open, bow, and fold. Halfway up. Exhale. Step it back. Right leg, left leg, high plank. Bend the elbows only and lower through a chaturanga. That's that halfway push-up all the way down. Extend the toes, peel the heart center up. Your low cobra, bhujangasana. And then we'll work with the fingertips nice and wide to lift the chest in a bit of a gecko kind of shape. And you'll start to alternate right shoulder across the midline to the left. You'll pull it back through center and tip the left shoulder towards the right corner of your mat. Look around your right shoulder. And in that way, just gentle twisting, right and left, stretching through the collarbone, areas that you're going to be working so much in all of this spiral work. As you release your chest back down, extend your arms to a T. Begin to bend your right elbow and bring your palm underneath the right shoulder and begin to roll to the left. You can use a block underneath your head. You're stacking your right hip on top of the left. Creating nice parallel lines, the body with the edge of your mat. As your right arm lifts towards the sky, you're going to try to open through the collarbones, letting the top of that arm try to meet the left arm that's on the ground with your palm facing up. You can even lift the bottom leg up. And that block is supporting your head, as I said. You don't have to use it, but it's there. Why not? Back to a T with your right cheek on the ground. You'll bend your left elbow, hand underneath the left shoulder, roll to the right side, stacking your hips. Maybe use the block underneath the head. Try to take the left arm up and back, opening up through the collarbones, maybe lifting the left leg up. The left palm is facing the sky. Those shoulder blades are contracting towards one another. And you'll come back through center. And then you'll move the block out of the way. Nice job. So just a moment to really get into the front of the chest. Push the ground away and lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in and out. Cycle the legs if you need to, of course. Lift the heels, step or hop. We're getting to the top of your mat, halfway up. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, root to rise. And the hands will come through your heart center. Sun salutation B. Gather your ankles, sit low. Bow forward, fold. Halfway up, prepare. Step or hop back through your low push-up plank. You're only coming halfway down. Scoop the heart center forward and up. For an up dog, the belly's off the ground. So it's the pubic bone in the thighs and the knees. Push it up and back, downward facing dog. Press through those arms. Take the right foot to the right thumb tip with your back heel down. You'll rise into warrior one, looking for an upper back bend. Reach up and back. You'll pass through center and right into your chaturanga, low push-up plank, halfway down. Scoop the heart center forward and up, pushing through the balls of the feet, up dog. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. I step into warrior one like the good old-fashioned Ashtanga way, where the right heel goes down and then the left foot goes up. Arms go up and back. I transition through my high plank, bend the elbows, chaturanga, and inhale, scoop the heart center forward and up dog. Take a breath in and out. Lift your heels high, bend your knees, step or hop to the top. Halfway up when you're there, bow forward, fold. You're coming through a chair pose. Sit low. Maybe your palms gather and you're looking up. Inhale, rise, upper back bend, hands through the heart, and all the way down by your side, mountain pose. Let's do it again. Sweep the arms up, bend your knees, sit back, chair pose. Fold, Uttanasana. Halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Step, or hop back if you're ready for your chaturanga. Inhale your up dog. Exhale your downward facing dog. The left heel comes in first before the right foot steps forward. The arms rise. You're looking up and back, maybe pressing your palms this time. Exhale, descend. Transition chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Right heel steps down, left foot steps forward, and then the arms go up and back, pressing the palms. Exhale, release, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in and out. Lift your heels high, bend your knees, step or hop to the top. Exhale, bow and fold. Bend your knees a lot, sit, chair pose. Inhale, exhale, press into the feet and root to stand. Mountain pose. Gentle twists. Relaxed arms. Inhale, exhaling. Stay. You're holding your back hip with your right hand. You're adding kind of like a bit of a half bindish kind hold. And then you'll bring your hands back to your heart center. I'm going to use the block and place it in the back of our mat so we can start our first flow. Hands to the heart. Sweep the arms around and up and back. Open, bow, and fold. When you're ready, come halfway up. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale your baby cobra or your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're sweeping the right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee. Begin to circle in the hip, rotating in both directions. Your knee will come towards your chest. You're pulsing. And stepping the right foot to the right thumb tip. Your back knee will drop and your arms will go forward and up, stretching through the right hip flexor, lifting the heart center up and back. Maybe your palms touch. As you pull everything back through center, open the arms to a T, heart flex the palms, look behind you, and take the right heel of the hand way back as the left palm reaches up. Big side bend. Pull it back through center. Your hands are prepared. They're flexed to come together in front of the heart center in prayer hands. Lean forward and hook the left elbow outside of your right knee to twist. Big breath in and out. Curl your back toes under and lift your back knee off the ground. You're still in prayer hands in a twist. And maybe consider opening the arms nice and wide. You'll bring the hands back through center, through prayers, and shoot the arms to the sky, squaring yourself to the top of the mat for high lunge. Inhale and exhale. The arms go forward and down. Your right leg steps back and up to a 3-point dog. You're going to tip that right leg all the way towards the left, crossing the midline and pulsing the leg. You'll flip your dog as you drop your right foot behind you, lift the hips up and get a nice big stretch of the front body. Unflip and cross that right leg underneath the left for a fallen triangle. Lift the left arm to the sky and lean back as you did before. Pulse that left arm. Yes, creating some elasticity. Bend your elbows and push-ups like you did before earlier in class. Any amount of little push-ups. You'll lengthen your elbows, pull the right knee back in and step the right foot to the right thumb. Back heel will pivot down and you'll cartwheel the left arm up and back for warrior two. And begin to twist. Those arms are creating a T shape and the palms are flexed. You're twisting the torso towards the right in your warrior two legs. Stay, lengthen the right leg and a reverse triangle reaching through the side body. Big stretch. And then you'll pull it back through center, extend the arms, adjust the feet so the left toes are pointing back. Right hip shifts back. You're going to open up into a full triangle, leading with the left palm. Your block is there in case you need it. Left palm to the shin, to the ground, right arm to the sky. And just like you did before, you're going to pivot and turn, and your arms will be to a T. And then you'll take that right hand across the midline, outside of your left foot for a revolved triangle. Your right hand can land on the sacrum first. You can use a block and lift the right arm and twist and turn your revolved triangle. As you unwind, you'll bend your front knee and you'll be facing the back in warrior one. Left elbow underneath the right for eagle arms facing the back. Lift your elbows up and back, similar to the work you did before, and then cow and cat the spine. Pulling the elbows in towards your navel, lifting the elbows off the spine, tucking and breathing in and down. This will be your last one. You're going to come all the way forward into devotional warrior one, attempting to bring the crown of the head to the ground in your eagle arms. And then you'll lift yourself all the way back up, lengthen the left leg, turn to the right, and pivot on the heels, bringing them in, or pivoting on the balls of the feet to bring the heels in. With your eagle arms in goddess, as you bend your knees a lot, you'll rotate those eagle arms around and around to the right and around and around to the left. Release and open up warrior two to the top of the mat. Take the right arm up and back for reverse warrior two. You'll cartwheel the arms simply to frame the front foot and pass through your three-point plank or regular plank into chaturanga, up dog, and downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathe in and out. Just like that, breaking it down through the left side now. Bend the left knee, rotate through the hips, small or large circles in one direction. Make sure you're breathing. Your knee will come in towards your chest. You're using your core, you're crunching, and you're pulsing, rounding the upper back, expanding through the back body. Left foot to the left, thumb to back, knee down, sweeping the arms forward and up, getting a big stretch at your right hip flexor, extending up and back. You'll square yourself back through center, engage the glutes and pull yourself back through center. Glutes are engaged here as you twist and turn. Those are your stabilizers. You're going to lean back with the left arm and stretch through the right oblique. Those intercostal muscles get a big stretch. You come back through center. Those palms are poised to gather at the heart center. Shift it forward and hook the elbow outside of the knee for a twist. Lean back, way back if you can. Look up with your right eye. You'll stay in your twist and just float the back knee up, getting through the back leg nice and long. Open the arms to a T. Bring the prayer hands back through center and shoot the arms to the sky for a high lunge. Inhale, exhale to the front of the mat. Lengthen forward and take the left leg back and up. 3-point dog. You're crossing the midline with that left leg all the way over to the right. And then you're dropping that right leg to flip your dog, lifting the hips up to the sky. Release, undo, and cross the left leg underneath the right side for your falling triangle, where that top arm is leaning back and maybe you're adding a little pulse. And then you'll bring the right hand down. Keep your falling triangle legs as you add push-ups, bending the elbows wide and lowering the chest any amount you can. And then you'll gather that left knee back and step the left foot to the left thumb tip. Back heel pivots down. You're cartwheeling right arm up and back for warrior two, lifting using those legs. Sit nice and deep. You're keeping your warrior twos and you're spinning the chest to the front with those T-arms. You're twisting facing the front. Do that one last time. I so love this. And come back through center. Gorgeous. You're going to lengthen the right leg and tip up and back for a reverse triangle. Legs are long, arms are long. As you come back through center, lift the arms to the sky, adjust the feet so that the right toes are pointing back and the left toes are pointing in. And then as you open the arms, you're going to be poised for Trikonasana triangle to the back of your mat. If you need a block, it's there. But then you're going to create that pivot. You're going to turn the torso all the way towards the right using your block. Right hand to the sacrum. And then you'll twist and turn into your revolved Trikonasana, big giant twist to the right. You'll come back through center, bending the back knee, which is your right knee, and lifting into your warrior one. Your right elbow will thread underneath the left as your right knee is bent. And you're looking for eagle arms and a bit of a cow and cat shape in your warrior one. Really round and tuck the chin in. And then lift up and back any amount you can. You've got that twice more tuck and round, broadening through the back. And then lift the heart center, big shoulder stretch. And then you'll do that one last time and then begin to descend into your devotional warrior one with your eagle arms. And then you'll lift up and you'll turn towards the left for your goddess. Pivot on the balls of the feet, moving those heels in, knees wide, and you're rotating your eagle arms around and around. And make sure you do that in the other direction. And when you're ready, you'll lengthen the arms and find yourself in warrior two towards the top of the mat. Sweep the left arm up and back, reverse. You're facing the front as you pivot. Take it way back. High plank, chaturanga, inhale. Up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, there. Lift the heels nice and high. Bend the knees, step or hop to the top. Exhale, bow and fold. Press into the feet, root to rise. Hands through the heart. Nice job. Now you know it. Let's do that. Find a big back bend, bow forward, fold. Maybe a little faster now since you know it. Inhale, heart up. And exhale, hips up and back. Right leg sweeps up and back. Bend the knee. Maybe just one rotation in one direction and in the other. Knee to nose, a little pulse. Step the right foot to the right thumb tip. Drop the back knee. Inhale, Anjali Asana. Steeple your index fingers and reach way back. Pull it through center, engaging the glutes as you twist. Lean it way back. Side body extension. Come back through center. It's your twist. Picking up the back knee. Turn. Open the arms to a T. Hands back through together, right to face the front in high lunge. Release the hands. Take it to a 3-point dog. Cross the midline as you flip your dog. Sometimes we even go into a wheel here. And then you'll undo and into your falling triangle for a little push-up, just one. Right foot, right thumb, tip, cartwheel the arm up and back. Warrior two, that back heel is grounded. I love these twists, turning towards the front and then back to the center. Yes, do that one last time. And then you're back to your regular warrior two, lengthening the legs. Look for a reverse triangle. Everything is long as you side bend. Pick up the left toes, turn them. Maybe a side bend here to the top of the mat. And then you're poised and ready for your Trikonasana, going deeper, of course, if you like, by reaching the arms forward in line with your ears. Obliques get a nice big stretch. You'll pivot to your T-arms, looking down, grab the block, find your revolved Trikonasana. Your hand is flat on your sacrum, stabilizing and squaring your hips before you turn from the torso to lift the left arm to the sky. You'll come back through center. You're facing the back in your warrior one. Left arm underneath the right for your eagle arms. Just up once and down. Nice job. The next time you come forward and down, it's your devotional warrior one with your eagle arms, maybe going a little bit deeper if you can. Pull it back through center. You're coming into your goddess, pivoting the heels in. This time you're just turning your gaze right and left in your eagle arms, a gentle nose shape. Lengthen the arms, warrior two, and take that right arm up and back. Cartwheel the arms forward and down. You're passing through your chaturanga, your vinyasa of choice. Nice, getting nice and warm now. Left side is your last side. Left leg rises, bend your knee. Circle it once, circle it in the other direction. Knee pulses into your nose just once. Left foot, left thumb to back, knee down. Take Anjali Asana. Steeple the index fingers, reach up and back. As you draw yourself to center, engage the glutes to twist. Side bend up and back with the right arm. You're coming through center with T-arms. Then press the palms for prayer hands. Twist. Pick up your back knee and open the arms super wide to a T. Palms come back to the heart as you look forward. High lunge, lengthening the arms. Sweep the arms down. Step back, 3-point dog. Bend, extend your leg behind you. Flip your dog, lifting the hips up and back. Almost a wheel shape here. Release the left hand, cross the midline for your falling triangle. Lifting the arm up and back. Nice big stretch of the collarbones. As the right hand comes down, push up. Step the left foot to the left, thumb tip back, heel down, and cartwheel. Right arm up and back, warrior two. Turn the torso towards the front and come back to your warrior two. So you're turning to face the front, and then as you open to the side, you're in warrior two. Lengthen the legs and reach up and back through a reverse triangle. Pull it back through center, reverse triangle in the opposite direction. Right toes face the back as you lengthen the right arm forward and down for your Trikonasana triangle. Frame the head, reaching both arms using your obliques. You'll pivot and turn with T arms facing down. You'll look for your revolved Trikonasana, maybe reaching the left hand outside of the right foot on a block or on the ground. And then maybe the right arm rises to the sky. If you don't need that block, great. You don't need it, that's fine. Bend the knee, you're looking towards the back in your warrior one. Your right knee is bent, so the right arm goes underneath the left for your eagle arms. You're looking for a cow-shaped chin away from tailbone, and then you have to retract and round the spine. You're looking for a cat shape. As you do that one last time, you'll pivot all the way forward inside of your knee for your devotional warrior one. You'll bring that all the way up to center and look for your goddess. Turn to the left, heels in, knees wide, sit, big breath in and a big breath out. This time you hold your elbows and you just rotate your hips in one direction and then in the other direction, lengthen through the arms, warrior two, reverse it, reach up and back. You're cartwheeling the arms down, stepping back, high plank, your vinyasa of choice. And hopefully you're a little bit warmer now. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Lift the heel, step or hop to the top. Halfway up when you're there. Exhale, bow and fold. Big breath in and out. You're walking your fingertips to the right in a forward fold. Rest as you sweep the arms to the left. Nice job. Then you'll come back through center. Heel toe your feet apart until they're the width of your mat. Turn your toes out. Find a bit of a squat. I'm going to take the right arm down and lift the left arm up towards the sky, leaning towards the right, and maybe looking for a half bind. Palm can land on your sacrum, a full bind if that's part of your practice, hooking the right arm behind you. Then you'll take the left arm forward and the right arm up to the sky. Roll the right palm back, top of the hand on the sacrum. Maybe reaching the left arm in front of the shin and lean back for a full bind in your squat, and then come back through center. Release your hands down, lift your hips, heel toe your feet towards one another, shake them out is right. And then I'm going to ask you to releve onto the balls of the feet and drop your butt towards the heels. Walk the fingertips just as you did before to the right, and then see if you can come to a bit of a twist. Right elbow bends outside of the left knee, or rather left elbow bends outside of the right knee. Maybe there's prayer hands for you here. Maybe there's open arms, and maybe there's a half bind for some of you, or a full bind, keeping those ankles touching and the heels lifting. Not easy. I can't get to the half bind. You'll see in just a second. Keep those feet engaged, ankles lifted, squeezing to the midline. Hands go to the side. Consider a big giant twist with the right elbow outside of the left knee. Prayer hands. Maybe the left arm rises. Maybe you half bind. Maybe the right arm binds as well. Reach, reach, reach. Maybe one day I'll catch the fingertips. Pull it back through center. You're going to try to stand with those heels high, not so pretty. And then bring the hands to the heart, down by your sides. Tadasana. Nice job. Let's inhale, rise. Flow number 2. Getting a little bit deeper. You're a little warmer. Halfway up. Step or hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in and out. Sweep the right leg to the sky, nice and long. Right knee bends. Pull it into your nose. A little pulse, never hurts. Step the right foot to the right thumb tip. Sweep the arms forward and up. Those legs are doing all the work as you reach into your high lunge. Reach up and back. Similar to the work you did before, you'll twist and turn to the right, lifting the left arm up and back. Right arm goes behind you. Twist. Come back through center. Hands are poised to come towards the heart. Lean forward and hook the elbow outside of the knee. Twist and turn. Big breath in and out. You're pulsing the back knee to the ground, bending the back knee close to the ground. Inhale and exhaling. Nice job. Big stretch of the quad. You'll come back through center and step that foot all the way up to meet the right foot. Come into your reverse chair. Shifting the weight over to the left foot. Your elbows connected to your right knee. You'll rise, extending the right arm back and maybe extending that left leg. Similar to the work you did at the very, very beginning of class. A little twisting. As you come back through center, the right right leg extends. You'll sweep it back, stick straight, and find a warrior three, a big capital T with the arms or hands at the heart or arms to a T. You pick. You'll release the left arm down and open and stack your hips for a half moon pose. Right leg back, right arm up. Square yourself and shift the weight over to the right fingertips. Lift the left arm up. So you're twisting in a revolved half moon pose. Release the left hand down, reach way back with the right foot, and lift those arms up towards the sky. High lunge. Stay in your high lunge. Now twist to the left. Lean way back, right arm up and back. Pull it back through center, arms open. You're bringing your prayer hands and twisting to the left with your right elbow outside of your left knee. You can open your twist and extend through the left arm for a revolved side angle twist, and then bring it back through center. Cartwheel the arms into warrior two. Look to the side as you find your right arm underneath the left and skandasana all the way over towards your right hip, bending the right knee a lot. You'll turn your skandasana to face the back and organize yourself with a high lunge with the right knee bent and the arms to a T. Right arm underneath the left for eagle arms. Your back knee will soften to press all the way up to stand. You can look for a figure four with the legs or bind the legs for full eagle if that's you. Crunch. Sit nice and low, pulling the elbows past your kneecaps. And then as you rise, you'll crisscross the legs and sweep the arms around and up. Catch a hold of your left wrist, side bend to the right, big extension of the side body. Bow forward, fold over your crisscross legs. Give your shins a kiss. Release and step back with your leg and find yourself in this crisscross kind of pyramid shape. Bowing forward, left leg way over to the right. You can tabletop the spine, descend, bow all the way forward. Fingertips are free. They can reach way back and more back towards the back leg. As you release the hands, you could bend your knees. You're stepping it back through a crisscross down dog. Walk it back, shift back. Shift yourself all the way forward. Nice job. I picked up that leg. It felt nice and light to pulse. And then shift it forward through a high plank. Sometimes we bend the elbows and lower through a chaturanga. Sometimes we just dip the hips down and you come into an up dog. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. Legs are crisscross. You're going to bend your knees and open the heels really wide, letting the butt come between your ankles, similar to that work you did in Hero's Pose. And you're looking for a Gomukhasana. Your left knee is stacked, and so you're going to bend the left elbow, and you can collect the left elbow or look for full Gomukhasana, which you're reaching back for a bind to fold. Right arm reaches behind you. And then you release out of all of that and extend your legs to that boat pose that you did before with the hands at the heart. Maybe you're twisting to the right, extending the left leg, extending the right leg. You'll come back through center and twist. You can keep the knees bent if you like. Come back through center, add a little twist, and back to the opposite side. You're pulling it back through center, crisscross your shins. You're going to lengthen forward to come through your vinyasa. You're still facing the back of your mat. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Facing the back, we start from the top. It's the left leg that rises. Nice. And bend the left knee and pull it into the chest. I added a rotation for good measure. Knee to nose. Left foot, left thumb tip. And right away. Legs are doing the work as the arms rise. High lunge. Twist, turn it, and lean way back. Pull it back through center, arms into a T, hands come together, prayer hands. You're leaning and hooking the right elbow outside of the left knee, turn. Pulsing the back knee, getting deep into the right hip flexor. Do that one last time. If you keep the knee softly bent as you push off the ball of the foot to pull that right foot to meet the left in a twisted chair pose. You'll lean towards the right side and begin to lift the left leg up with the elbow connected to your outer knee if possible. You can extend the arms to a T. You can hold on to the edge of the foot. You're looking for a nice twisted hand to toe pose. You'll center yourself with the left leg long. Sweep the left leg back, passing through a warrior three, a big capital T. Hands can be at the heart, arms can be to a T. You'll open to the right, stacking yourself, to the left. Find yourself in your half moon pose first. So the left hip stacks on top of the right. Use a block, of course. You'll drop that left arm down and then twist and turn to the right for a revolved half moon pose. You're in a twist. The hands come down. You reach way back with the left leg. Lift the arms up. You're looking towards the back for high lunge. Twist and turn your high lunge to the right. At the side bend, breathing through the intercostal muscles on the left side. Back through center with hands to the heart. Twist left elbow outside of the right knee. Stay. Open the arms nice and right. Sweep the right arm in line with your right ear for this extended revolved side angle. Pull it back through center. Cartwheel the arms open. Warrior two. Look to the side and bring that left arm underneath the right so that you can find eagle arms and skandasana all the way to the left. Turn, leave your arms in eagle shape, turn to the front and find a high lunge with your eagle arms. If you need to undo, of course. You're pushing off the ball of the back foot, looking for a figure four or crisscrossing your legs for full eagle. You're bowing forward to fold, tuck the chin and round, elbows to your knee. As you inhale to rise, right leg crosses outside of the left leg. Sweep the arms around and up, stepping on your feet, side bend to the right. Inhale back through center. Swan dive forward and down, kissing your shins if you can. Come halfway up. Your left leg steps back. Your right leg crosses to the left. You're in this deep kind of crisscross pyramid shape, folding forward, holding onto your back thigh if you can. And then you'll make your way into a crisscross down dog, shifting forward. Maybe bending the elbows all the way through chaturanga or not. You're going to lift the chest up into up dog and take it up and back. Nice job. You'll bend the knees. They come to the ground. You're coming for Gomukhasana. The hips land between your ankles. You're facing the top of the mat. Your right knee is on top. You're holding the right elbow. Or you're finding a full bind, sweeping the left arm behind you. In either case, you're bowing forward and folding over your stacked knees. Big stretch of the shoulders. Big stretch of the outer hips. As you undo, you're looking for your boat pose with your prayer hands extended, and you're looking to twist, getting much deeper. You've done this a number of times. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice job. Crisscross. You're going forward for your vinyasa towards the top of the mat. Hips up and back downward, facing dog. Big breath in and a big breath out. Lift your heel, step or hop to the top. Halfway up when you're there, bow forward, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Hands through the heart and chin to the chest. Nice job. Last time. You know all this work now. You can float through it a little easier. Halfway up, step or hop, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step it to the right thumb tip. High lunge your body. Go. Twist and turn. Nice job. At the side. Bend. Hands through the heart center. Twist and turn. Bending that back knee just a little. Pushing off the ball of the back foot for your seated twist. Shift the weight over to the left leg. Rise. Inhale, rise. Go right for the edge of the foot if you can. A big twist. You're passing through center, maybe pulsing that right leg to the sky, sweeping it back through your warrior three. Open the arms, taking it way back to your high lunge, sorry. Nice job. Twist, turn it to the left. Angle back. You're going to crisscross those arms and twist and turn, extending through the top arm. Maybe a half bind or full bind in this variation. Come back through center, warrior two. You're going to eagle your arms and shift to your skandasana all the way to the back of the mat, and lift up through your eagle legs. And full eagle if you can. Nice. Inhale, rise. When you're ready, crisscrossing your legs. Side bend to your right. Inhale, bow forward, fold, kissing your shins. Step back through that crisscross pyramid shape. Inhaling, exhaling, possibly lifting the top arm, looking for a big twist. Bow forward, fold, crisscross the legs, shifting it forward through a high plank, vinyasa, or not. Inhale, exhale. Your knees will bend, and you'll look for your Gomukhasana, sweeping the arms around and up. Holding the elbows if you like. Maybe a little variation of eagle arms, further folding forward if you like. And then as you inhale, come back through center, release those legs. And then just a slight variation here, opening your feet nice and wide. We're going to pull the right thigh across the ankle for figure four. You're going to look for a twist, pulling the right elbow outside of the arch of your foot and bringing your hands to touch. As you lean back, maybe you can lengthen the left leg, breathing in and out. You'll come back through center and do a little switch. Left leg across, so that ankle. Figure four seat, twist to the right with your left elbow in the arch of your foot. Lean back, so you're adding kind of that boat pose in a figure four kind of stance. You're going to roll yourself forward and into your vinyasa. Inhale, lift the heart center up with the hips up and back. Left leg reaches towards the sky. You're stepping the left foot to the left thumb tip. Inhale, lift. Nice twist and turn to the right. Ankle back. Sweep it forward. Your elbow is outside of your knee with your prayer hands. Back knee softens any amount possible. You're stepping the back foot to meet the front foot for your twisted chair. Get there. Nice. Lean towards the right, lifting the left leg up, left knee up. You're finding your extension, your twist. Big breath in and out. You'll pulse it back through center. Left leg rises, sweep it back. Nice job, warrior three. Arms to a T. And you're looking for your half moon pose here. And then you'll drop the arm. Take the right arm up. Revolve to half moon pose there. You'll take it way back into your high lunge. Twist, turn to the right. Lean it back. Pull it back through center. Find your twist. Deep twist. Inhale, exhale, sweep the arms forward. Inhale, rise. Cartwheel the arms. Take the left arm. Skandasana. Skandasana. To the left with your eagle arms. High lunge your body. Step that right leg up and around to sit into your eagle pose. Squeeze, tuck, 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 tuck. Go a little bit deeper and lower if you can. As you inhale to rise, crisscross your legs, lift the arms, and side bend to the right. Bow forward, fold. You're kissing your shins. You're going to step your left leg back, and the right foot comes all the way to the opposite side. You're folding to this deep twisted pyramid shape. Maybe you're lifting the right arm to add a twist to the right. Nice job. Step it way back to your crisscross downward facing dog. Shift it forward, high plank. Bend the elbows lower. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Your knees come down for your Gomukhasana. Your top leg is your right leg. You'll take that right arm around for your eagle arms. Fold. Big breath in and out. As you unwind, release, extend the legs, tabletop, the feet come to the ground. So you'll look for your figure four. Your left ankle crosses and you're twisting to the right. You're going to shift back to look for balance and lengthen the right leg. Maybe open the arms to a T. You're pulling it back through center, do a little switch. We'll pull the right ankle and make a turn and twist to the right. Lean back, lengthen the left leg, open the arms to a T. Ta-da! That's your peak pose. And then pull it back through center. And then you'll roll forward. You're going to prepare for a headstand. If you need a wall, please take it to the wall. I'm going to attempt my headstand right here in the middle of the mat. I work on this regularly. I try to walk my feet in and try to pike up with both legs long. I attempt to point my toes, and I attempt to take the legs up slow and steady with a lot of control. Sometimes I get there, sometimes I don't. It's a practice, definitely a practice. And so today I'm not going up very, very high, but it's okay. I have tomorrow. And then that's probably as far as I'm going to get, which is kind of like an L shape, really. And then I will mindfully bring myself back down and find myself sort of in a momentary child's pose. That's a lot for me today. I'm going to take myself right to my back. Use a block. Step your feet, lift up your hips, and land your sacrum on your block. Take the legs up to the sky. Crisscross those legs as you did earlier, maybe in those eagle arms kind of way with your arms to a T. Breathe. Hold on to your block if you can. Open the arms nice and wide. And then you can undo. Right? Because sometimes people can find their eagle legs in headstand. And maybe one day I will too. But if not, you can always do eagle legs, on your back like that. And then you can take the block away, interlace the hands underneath you if you want just a bridge shape, tucking the shoulder blades under. I'm going to go for a full wheel. I'm prepared for that. I'm going to step my hands outside of my ears and lift my hips up to the sky. It's sort of a little bit of counter work here. And then I'll release everything back to the ground mindfully. Let my feet be the width of the mat. I'll knock my knees left and right, stretching the outer hips and the obliques. They work so hard for us today. And then I'm just going to call it a day and extend my legs nice and long and find myself in corpse pose. My hands are interlaced behind the base of my skull. I pick up my head just a little bit, tucking my chin and expanding my arms. And I'm kind of like in an X shape or a star shape, if I will, a 5-pointed star. And then I'm just going to bring my hands to my heart center. Thank myself for showing up for myself and doing the good work. And I hope you enjoyed. Twists. Hopefully you'll feel a little bit of relief to your low back after all this is done. You'll feel a little more stable, a little more flexible, helps your mobility. And then I'll crisscross my legs and greet you for a goodbye. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you real soon. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. Bye.